Okay, so this is what it looks like. You can see that I'm holding the tripod there. And yeah, the reason why I'm keen to show you this as well is I think this is another option to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that I see a lot of people are using at the moment, and that is a incredible setup. That is, you know, like I'm recording on this one here, so you'll see the quality difference when I put this little bit of footage on. But I think this is about a quarter of the price, this vlogger kit, this Rode vlogger kit. It doesn't have the gimbal function on it, and it is quite heavy. Like my arm holding this out at the moment, you know, trust me, I'm just like, okay, right. Yeah, it's heavy. So it's not like this little, you know, what you can see me holding here. And yeah, you'll see the quality difference, but this gives you an idea as well of what that Fuzzy Cat, you know, microphone, that is a stunning microphone, I have to say. That, you know, little Rode one there, and the Fuzzy Cat just works beautifully. And I have to say too that I don't think that I've filmed very much with it actually attached to the phone like that. And the reason why is because I actually just quite like the informality of holding something. What does disconnect to reconnect mean to you? I have seen the videos recently. There's a lot of really good videos around. We've got Grace from Life Lemon Dodge, Brenda from Busy After 60, and Shannon from Shannon Hergot. And they're all really specifically pointing to creators and, you know, us as an audience, because we're all an audience watching each other's videos and other videos, stepping away from our computer sometimes and just being human. And I've had a recent fun experience where I actually went to the football or soccer on Friday night, so a few days ago now. And the reason why I chiefly went is because a friend, her son was playing in the match, and I was just really excited to see it live because, you know, it's rare that this team plays here. Had a brilliant time, and I might have even trampled some small people while I was trying to get a photo. It was a little bit inappropriate, but anyway, disconnect to reconnect. What does that mean? It was awesome to do that because I haven't been out in, you know, quite some time, which I do like that. But also, I have to say, it did throw me off my routine on Saturday. So that was Friday night, and Saturday, normally I'd be up and I'd be watching some content and planning some content and just, you know, doing all the stuff that you do when you are making videos. And I have to admit, like, the excitement was so big at this football game that, yeah, I just had a nap on Saturday afternoon, and I didn't do any filming. I didn't do a lot of anything really. I'm even trying to think what I did on Saturday, because honestly, the weekends for me are just all about like doing the content stuff and like all the faffery that we know YouTube is all about. I loved seeing, you know, these videos recently from Grace and from Brenda and from Shannon, and I don't think we can take action. I know for myself, I cannot take too much action in the way of just, you know, stepping out from behind my computer. One of the things I definitely do is I go for walks at lunchtime most days when I'm at work. And, you know, it's a little bit hilly and, you know, it's just the right amount of physicality. And recently I've been trying to walk more quickly, you know, because it is a little bit hilly. And I've just been thinking, you know, I do just walk quite lazily and, you know, just ambling along, just having a nice time. So recently I've been trying to step it up and just, you know, walk with more purpose and, you know, more quickly and just get a little bit puffed and all that kind of stuff that we're supposed to do when we're exercising. So while I am having a chat to you out here, I am testing out the Rode Vlogger. Well, I'm not really testing it out because I've had it for a couple of years, but I don't think that I have used this particular microphone using my phone. I don't think I have on this channel. So I thought it would be a cool opportunity just to come outside where there are birds making noise and there's a little bit of traffic, and I think shortly we're going to probably get an aeroplane overhead, but it's not a very windy day, so you don't get to hear the wind and see the effect on the wind. But basically, and I'll make sure to show you what this kit looks like. So yeah, we've got a plane starting to come overhead now, but I will take the little fluffy cat off so we can see the difference. Okay, so we've got a plane starting to come overhead, and I have taken this off, and I'm just going to keep on talking just to see how much of that we hear, and I'll stick it back on. Yep, so it's still flying overhead, and this just shows you the difference. But the thing about this is just picking up noise from everywhere. Like, it's just mega directional, and so it's not super targeted. It just, yeah, picks up everything. And I know that when I've used this in a big room, for example, that I've, you know, had the echo effect. This microphone is supposed to attach with this gadget here onto the phone, but also the light. I actually looked for the light last night when I thought about making this video, and I couldn't find the light yet, because that just shows you how much I've used the light. And I did watch a couple of reviews yesterday about the light, and I was reminded why I don't use the light. But yeah, the reason why I don't use the light is because it's a little bit like just a flashlight, sort of, yeah, shining in. I don't really think that's the best kind of look. Like, if anything, natural light is good. Natural light is really, really good. But yeah, I've never really used it sort of with the light attached. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Brenda, for reminding us. And honestly, like, yep, didn't do any editing on Friday night. I think I did some editing. I did. There's always editing to do. There's always editing to do. I did some editing on Saturday, but I did no filming. And I just faffed around, and I felt guilty. Like, I know that you're not trying to make me feel guilty. It's only me with the amount of work that I like to get done, which made myself feel a little bit guilty. But I just was kind to myself and said, you know, this is really good, this is really healthy. You had so much fun last night, and you know, today's just about catching up, being lazy, I don't know, doing stuff like that, which I don't really ever do, like. But yeah, all that is to say is thank you for the reminders to do that. I want to encourage you as well, if you are not very good at that all the time, to just make sure you get away and do other things, and you know, do that exercise and have that nap if you want to have a nap, and go and see people. I know that, yeah, I can just do a lot more of that myself, and I'm just really, really grateful. Thank you for the reminders to, you know, make sure that we take breaks. I'm definitely going to make sure that I do keep on taking breaks. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say to you today, and I wanted to test out this little microphone, which is a little cutie, and I have to say, it's really fun. I mean, just the whole kind of thing, you know. I mean, can we take ourselves too seriously when we've got this big stonking thing, you know what I mean? It's hilarious, really. I actually find this microphone hilarious, but I do like the sound. I've made a lot of videos before, like Instagram Reels and TikToks, using this, and it is amazing sound, and it's just fun, you know. Like, you can't be out here being really, really stiff and taking yourself crazy seriously when you've, you know, got something like this, like, you know, hiding half of your face. So anyway, that is that. Make sure you get out and you take a break today, tomorrow, every single day. Pay yourself first. Disconnect to reconnect with yourself, with the people that you love, with all the other humans out there, and all the goings on out there, and just all the noise of the world, because, you know, that is where obviously we're going to be able to have some reflections and just take stock of everything that you're doing at the moment and how it's going for you and all of that, because yeah, just all of that. And loved the meditation. Shannon loved the meditation that you recommended to us to do, the sound bowls one, the cleansing one, just really beautiful. And I noticed so many comments on that particular video that you recommended, where people, like pros, you know, people who this is their thing, they know what they're talking about, really hyping that video. So I loved that. I've got that saved to my watch later as well. Have a really cool day today. Make sure you disconnect to reconnect, and yeah, just see you on the next thing.